All right, this is a Razor Red car audio talk, and this time it's going to be Facebook Marketplace. We will start with car audio. I have a death in the family, and it hurt really bad. My OG of amplifiers that really got me into car audio died Saturday. I was not happy about it, but what can you do, you know? It was in my wife's car. I gave it to her a while back because, you know, when I started doing my YouTube channel, I had it out of the car, in the car, out of the car. So I was like, you know what, I'll just give it to her with my 12-inch Scar Audio IVXs, which pounds, you know, hard in her car. She likes it. She doesn't want an upgrade. But my YouTube channel is YouTube.com/C/razorred7, low caps, and I'm with OGB.
So,
all right. So yeah, this happened. I think it happened Friday. She came home and said the bass wasn't working, and I told her I'd get to it later. Got to it Saturday, and when I went to just, you know, look at the light, see if it was in protect or not, it was in protect, and the power light was flickering. I was like, all right, so I went to look at something else, and I almost burned my arm of how hot this amp was. Now, in my wife's car, just to kind of give you, you know, a visual what she has. She's running her stock stereo because she didn't want me to replace it because it's a full unit. And so I got an audio control LC2, and it's got a main out and a bass reconditioner on it because her radio's got, you know, bass roll-off. So I hooked it up, and so far I have not been happy with that audio control. I did everything the whatever manual they gave me. I did everything there. I YouTubed it. I did it right, and it was just not sounding right. I mean, brand new wires. Everything was brand new, other than obviously the amp. I don't know if it was because of the LC that it was maybe bringing in a dirty signal. Now, I do have a DD1 SMD, so I tuned it with the DD1, and I could not get it set right. It was distortion here. So I just kind of just backed it off to a safe spot and left it like that. But I did mount it to the box because that's where she wanted it. And I told her it's not a good idea. We should put it behind the box. You know, I'll make a little thing for it to mount. She said, no, I want it on the box. I was like, all right. So I put it on the box. And I don't know if it's because of the bass. Maybe it rattled something off or something happened, but it's dead. So what it's doing, now this one, I got this thing like way before I was in car audio. And this, you know, getting this amp, I was stoked. You know, it was $159.99. This is a APCL 1501D. It was made in 2012, and it's version 1.1. So, but I got this thing in late 2014. So I've had it for a long time. Oh, that's why I call it the OG of amplifiers for D amplifiers. I love this amplifier. I love the way it looks. It's similar to the APCLE, the one I've reviewed these both and did a comparison between the two with the back covers off. They're fairly similar, but this thing just, oh man, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about getting her the audio pipe APMI 1000 because she really doesn't need 1500 watts. The IVXs are only 400 RMS a piece, so it's not like she needed 1500, but it worked well with it, so that's why I just always kind of followed them around. But beautiful amplifier, man. I'm so bummed out about it. I mean, I've had it for that long, 5 years or something like that, and it's been a really good amplifier. God. Strappable capabilities. I mean, it looks exactly the same. What's cool about AudioPipe is that their amplifiers carry over in features. So like this one, oh shit. So this one, just like the APCLE, it's got a gain, low pass filter, subsonic, bass boost, frequency, and bass boost. And then it's got your inputs, then your bridge in, bridge out for strappable capabilities, your 3.5 millimeter bass remote, your protect, and your power. If you look at the APCLE this one. If you look at their APMI, which is their minis, same controls. They're strappable as well. I believe they have a AQX series, same controls. So they kind of stick to that, which that's a big seller for me. If say, hey, you know what? If I end up buying 3 more speakers, and I don't want to just buy like a 3,000 or a 3,500 or a 4,500 and spend $600-700, I can just get 2 of these for $300 and some dollars. So, but so here's what it's doing. So with the power on it, car turned on. You got 2 toroids next to each other, all right, and you've got your transformer and then your power supply. Well, the transformer one is getting so hot, and you can hear the FETs just tick, 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 super fast, and only on this side of the amp is where it gets hot. The other toroid is cool. Well, it's warm because the other one's hot, but that's it. Everything else doesn't work. And that's all it does when you turn it on. You can pull the RCAs, and still, it's crazy. But yeah, and that's the death of my OG soldier there. Oh man. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Is I'll probably get an audio pipe. If anybody knows anybody around the Florida area that can, shoot me up in the damn comments after I load this up onto YouTube, because still haven't. I think we found a platform. We're probably gonna do SoundCloud to upload this. But yeah, hit me in the comments and see if there's anybody on the West Coast of Florida that I can take this to at least check it out and tell me what's wrong with it. I don't mind paying like a service fee, $50 or whatever to look at it. I ain't gonna say 50, how about $30? To look at it, to tell me what's wrong and tell me how much it's gonna cost. I would like to save this thing if I could. Again, I'm still gonna buy a replacement for it. This is where it segues into the other one. I don't want to start it yet, but I mean, I do have other amps. I threw just one that I had on my shelf in her car for now. It sounds fine. But I would like to get a replacement for that, or get this one fixed. If I could find the exact same one and just buy that, on whatever platform I will. But I would rather get this one fixed. It's mine. It's got my scratches on it. I've had it for a long time. It just. I'm not gonna bury him yet, but. That's all right. They got new products coming out. I believe there's a new. I saw something on either Amazon. I think it was Amazon. They have a new line. I don't know what it is because I was at work. So I was like, "Whoa, that's cool." So, but I didn't really look at it, further because I was looking for something else. But where are we at? Are we
8 minutes.
8 minutes, God. So, I guess I talking about it pisses me off, I'll tell you the truth. But I can't blame my wife because she did nothing wrong. She listens to her music, well, especially in her car, the way that I have it set up, at about a volume 10. I do have a 4-channel amplifier in there as well, and she listens to about 10, which that's fine because she uses the volume on her phone. So she cranks that all the way up and then cranks that, so it only allows you to go up to about 10 or 12 before it just starts way too loud. I don't think it was her fault. I really don't. Back in the day when I had this amp, I mean, I had the gain at like more than 3/4. So I mean, I've done some abuse to this thing, before I got my SMD DD1, and then from there I actually figured it out and how to set your gains and stuff like that, and that's been a really awesome tool. But yeah, so it's not the wife's fault. It's probably my fault. Or it's just showing its age, which I can't really say that because OGB has PPIs. Maybe they were made better. So, I don't know. And the thing about it is, on Amazon, if you go to Amazon, well, I don't know if you can find this amplifier on there anymore because it has been discontinued. But man, read some of those comments. Oh my God! Oh, not the comment. Yeah, the comments, reviews. What are they? Comments.
Both.
Both. Okay. So there's a guy who's like, "Oh, this is the biggest piece of crap. It blew up on me in like 2 weeks. It's super dirty and stuff like that." And I'm thinking, I read all these comments, and I was like, all right, where was your gain at? And I think you can respond to some of those. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. But, and then another guy says, "This is the biggest piece of crap." A month later, it blew up. I'm like, well, I've had such good luck with mine. And a lot of people around here that's got them love them. I mean, so you're trying to tell me that the audio pipe makes this thing to blow up in a week or two, and it's a quality amplifier. The Toroids and everything, oh God, it's beautiful inside for a 1500. And so you're telling me that you can buy a Planet Audio and be better with that? I mean, there's a lot of people that complain, but there's a lot of people that like that. I just not a fan of those brands. I'd rather buy a good bang for the buck amplifier. That's my thing. I'm all about the bang and the buck. This amplifier is well priced and does rated power. Just YouTube it and you will find the dynos. So I think you can run this. I think you could run this series and the APCL series at a half ohm. I think I've seen that before. Now, I wouldn't recommend it all the time as a daily driver at half ohm, but I believe you can. Oh, man. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not going to cry again. I'm not going to cry again. Right. I'm trying. I mean, this is bad. We've gone through a lot of subwoofers. That thing was on my Type R. That thing was on two, which I shouldn't have done because I blew the speakers. They were on two IX12s. And then they were on, God. And then I think they finally landed on the IVXs. Oh, no, they were on my VVX, too, for a little while. It's been around the block. And it sucks to see them go. I'd like to get them back in rehab and get them freshened up. You know what I mean? Oh. So, if you guys have if you live in, West Florida, what's it called? It's not
Sarasota, Bradenton, Tampa Bay area.
Yeah, the Bay Area. Anywhere that I can go to get this thing fixed, that would be awesome. Just hit me up in the comments. Just either tell me the company name and I'll Google it myself, or you send me the link to their website. That would much oblige. I mean, I really, really want to get this fixed. But, like my wife was telling me, it's like, well, if you send it out to, let's just say, for example, to California, you got to pay shipping there. Then they have to figure out what's wrong with it. Got to pay for that. And then they got it fixed, and then you got to pay for the shipping back. Well, by then, the way my wife is saying is like, well, by then you're at $150. Just buy a new one. Another APCLE. But I told her if I want to get another APCLE, it's going in my truck when I get my other speakers, because I want to strap these. How we doing on time?
You are 13 minutes.
13 minutes? Okay. So now, since I got a couple minutes before break, so I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and I found this amplifier. Some guy was selling it in Nokomis. And I remember the guy went to his show that he puts on once a year at his church. It's a really fun place. I'm going to be there July 7th. So if you're around there, show up. It's from 8 to 6, I believe. And it's a small venue. Just the local guys come in and they show off their stuff. It was really cool. I met a lot of cool guys, and you should come out and check it out. Like I said, I'll be there probably around 9:30ish, maybe 10, and I'll probably stay till about 1:30. I think this time he's gonna have food and stuff that you can, I think, purchase for the church or something like that, or donate. It's a really cool venue. I'm not putting my truck in it because it's not set up for that. It's set up to put my speakers in, take them out, then do my YouTube thing, test it, and then pull it out, and then kind of. So my truck's a wreck. But we're gonna get into Facebook Messenger. Or God damn it,
No,
space.
it's going.
Did it stop?
No, it's going.
Okay.
But you're at 15.
Okay. We're gonna get into Facebook Marketplace and the things that just drive me nuts about it. Alright, we'll be back.
I never meant to fill your heart with pain.
Alright, we're back. Car audio talk. razorred7. This part of the... I know it's car audio talk, but doing YouTube /C/razorred7 lower caps is social media. I mean, just some of the stuff on here, it just blows my mind, and that's why I like talking about it, especially comments on my channel. And when I do reviews for my channel, so I buy this stuff at pawn shops because I can pay payments on it. I got bills and stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm funding this all by myself. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have anybody giving me any money for anything. I don't make money on my YouTube channel because nowadays it's very hard to make money on your YouTube channels. But I like doing this for fun. Car audio is my hobby. YouTube is for fun. But I do sell a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. And I buy stuff from Facebook Marketplace. Here's what gets me. Okay, so all right, let's start out with this first one. So Boss Audio Amplifier, 1100 watts. This is the most common amplifier that you can find on, if you look up mono amplifier, Boss Audio is going to come up pretty much first. And it's always this 1100 watts. And it's not 1100 watts. I think I've seen some of the dynos. It wasn't that specific one. It was the Armor series. I think it only did like 150 watts. All right, so this one's $45, and two pictures, one of the front, one of the back, which is, I guess, acceptable. And he says, great conditions, brand new, not box. So I don't know if it has a brand new box, with box, or not box, or no box. So who knows? So, but I want to get into the ones where oh God. Okay, here's one. All right. Now, I'm not going to beat on this one too much because it's a girl. I don't know if that's sexist or whatever. But, oh, no, never mind. She put pictures in here. Oh, that's a really cool amplifier. It's beat up, but that's a really cool amplifier. So this one is an Alpine, $50. It looks fairly old. The model number is the MRD/M301. So probably a 300-watt 1D amplifier, $50. Not bad. She did put a front picture, a side picture with it open. It's got like a door on it, and a picture of the terminals. So that's acceptable. I'm trying to find the ones where I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm going with this. All right, so we got VFL speakers, VFL audio 15s. I don't know if that's two 15s or if it's in the picture it's just one 15, and it looks like he's got two Scar 10. Oh God, they look like EVLs. That's what it looks like from here. But all right, so it's one speaker, one picture. It's not showing the front of it. It's just showing the side of the basket. I don't know if it's a VFL unless you're used to messing around with those. This is the... Oh my God, I'm busting on my buddy here. Sorry, dude. But you gotta do better than that, man. Good condition. That's it. And I think, you know what? Now I know who this person is. What's up, buddy? I don't want to say your name if you don't want to get put out there. I'll see you at the damn Make It Loud show January 7th. Or is July 7th. But yeah, those are his 10 EVLs. I don't know why he took them out. He had them in his car, and they bumped hard. God, he did a video with his phone. That's another thing. And his car was pounding. But yeah, he's got this big ass VFL 15. So yeah, come on, buddy. Take a picture of the top, take a picture of the bottom, take a picture of the side, and then throw out, and in your description, right, VFL 15, 1000 RMS, and the price would be nice. I mean, obviously you can do that too. and it looks like it's got leads. So I mean, you can put that on there. It's not that hard. Come on, dude. All right, so all right, here's the what's this? It's a power acoustic. Let's see what this guy did. All right, 100 bucks, 1,000-watt amplifier. He's showing the RCA side, line in, line out, and then the top. Wow, that's in bad shape. But that's it. I mean, show me the power side. I mean, is it standard screw downs? Is it 4 gauge? Is it 0 gauge? You know, showing pictures sells it quicker. I'm going to give you an example. When I sell stuff, I take pictures from every different angle, and I try to do the best pictures that I can. And in the description, I write down all the information that I know and that I know about that product, whether it be an amp or a subwoofer. I put as much information as I can in the description. And you know what sucks? I know sometimes people are like, well, it doesn't matter, because the people that are asking for it, they still ask you, so what's it about? And I've gotten that a lot. I'm like, I just say read the description. It's right there. It's damn near 2 fucking paragraphs of description. You know, so that's $100, which I don't think that's worth it. Let's see if I can find another one here. I've actually been looking at this one. $30. It's a MRP 450, which I believe that is. Yeah. That's a 1-channel. Which if you can find old MRPs, MRVs, and you just have one subwoofer, they are by far the cleanest and cheapest. Well, used, brand new, they're $150 for 500 watts because it's Alpine. But man, I used to have an MRP. I love that amp. I ended up giving it to my buddy in South Carolina, and he's digging it because he's only got a 400 watter. But yeah, great amplifier if you can find those, and you just have a little build. You'd be definitely fine with any V-Power Alpine. So it's a close-up picture of the RCAs, and then a top view. I guess that's acceptable. Me, I would have did the power side as well, and then flipped it over if there was any sticker on it or whatever. I would have shown, oh, it's the same girl that's selling that other amplifier. Awesome. All right. So do you want to chime in about
Just some of the other dumb stuff. Like, I come across wheels and things like that, and I just found one here. Here's a STR wheels, $200, semi-new tires all around, changed yesterday. But
Yeah.
nothing about the car, the lug pattern, or anything like that. Finish is fading.
And does it say what it came off of?
No, that's the thing. It doesn't tell you anything. Just wheels.
Damn, those actually don't look bad. I might want to put those on the Mazda.
Well, you can tell they're a 4-lug, but it doesn't say what they're.
Oh, I can't do 4-lug. I got a 5-lug pattern.
But there's just lots of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm
wheels and tires, and since I have a truck, I've been looking for wheels and tires for that.
right.
And it'll say wheels, 31-inch tires, but it won't say what truck they come off of or anything like that.
Right. We need to know this information,
Yeah.
especially for
Don't waste my time
wheels.
sitting there looking at it, and if you're not going to tell me anything, I'm not going to waste my time buying them.
Right. And I've seen some of those where they've been on for like months, and it's one picture, a bad picture, and it's like wheels spelt with W-E-E-L. Look, I'm not the greatest speller, but goddamn, I mean, we got protected text and all sorts of stuff now. What was the one you were telling me about where it said wheel or tires and they showed you wheels or something?
Yeah, it's just dumb stuff.
I love this stuff. And it just blows my mind because I laugh at it, but it bothers me because I'm trying to look for something and I want pictures, information. There's some people that actually show you the scratches. I mean, there'll be like 15 pictures and they'll show you each little scratch, which I'm not going to go the other way with it. I like it. I would rather it be that way. What do you got going on over there?
Another one, rims and tires, $1,500 must go. Rubber bands, so they're probably 22s or 24s or something like that for a 5-lug, but nothing else.
Nothing.
A car goes on, or a truck, or nothing.
I mean, it
must
could
go, but you're not in a hurry if you're not going to tell anybody about it.
Right. Does it show how many hits or how many people looked at it? See, that was the weird thing is that you can see, or at least on the mobile app or on your phone, you can see how many people viewed it, and
No, it doesn't say.
yeah. Oh man. Cause those the kickers, I finally sold those. That was a nightmare. I am never doing that again. I am gonna find the person that wants it now, and then that'll meet me. Because what I like to do on when I'm selling something is that I like to go whomever hit me up first. I go down the line. I try to be fair on getting these to people. But when I write in the description that I'm not gonna take no less than this amount, and this is what I want, that's what I expect you to pay for. Because on Facebook or on Facebook Marketplace, there's a running theme. If you want $100 for whatever you're selling, put $130 on it. Because they're going to knock you right down to 100 and be like, okay, I'll take it. But I specifically said I want $80. That's it. I need $80. And everybody was like 60, 50, 40. And and me being me, I kept sending them, how about 80? How about 80? Then one dude was like, hey, do you think you can hold on to those till Saturday? No. I'll tell you what, though. If I can't get anybody to buy these by Saturday, I'll hit you back up. He was cool with it. He's, oh, cool. Guess who I sold them to? That guy. I sold to him. He was super cool. Oh, I can't believe you waited for me. I was like, dude, I didn't. I just couldn't get anybody to reason with me. Can you bring them up to St. Pete? Not for $80. You come to me for $80. Now, if I was getting like $500, I'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you, Ellington or whatever, but I am not going to St. Pete for $80. No way. But oh God, there's another story. This person was selling an Audiobahn 10. My buddy had audio bonds in his car, and that was way before I was into car audios. They sounded great. He always blew them though because he didn't do it right. But he had Audiobahn 10s with a really big surround, and and I want to do a review of the Audiobahn. It's weird because when you buy an Audiobahn, I don't know if they're still in production or if they're still even a company, but they used to come in a wood box with latch. And you open the wood box, and it'd be sitting there inside the wood. It was super cool. I don't know how much they were back in the day, but man, I want to get my hands on one because I actually want to see the basket. I've seen them online, and they're like a flame basket, almost like the Vibe series of oh God, what's that shitty company? They make the Optis, but they also make a Vibe. God, what the hell is their name? Anyways, but the Vibe has kind of like that. I did a review on it on one of them, and then I did a video. I finally blew it on music. That 12, and it blew. But it kind of has a basket like that. Oh God, I'm losing it, man. The Audiobahn. So and it's a cool gimmick style speaker. Like their amplifiers were really huge, and they had like this flame chrome grill on it. I always thought back in the day that was the coolest shit. But I mean, those amplifiers at a pawn shop go for a lot of money. I mean, there was one, I think it was a 1200 or a 1000 2-channel, and it's got the little gauges on the front, little power gauges on the front, which was really cool. That thing still was going for $250. I was like, God damn, because I wanted to buy it and do a review and throw it in the truck and check it out, and yeah, that's a little out of my price range. If I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm gonna get like an RP2000 or an Audio Pipe 1800. I ain't gonna dig around with that shit. So what? Oh, here's the one you were looking at. Look, all right, car audio. That's what it's called. One picture. It's got looks like a CVR 12 and a Kicker Comp 12 in the same sealed box. It's got some rando 6.5s on top of it with some weird radio of some type. It might be a dead amp radio is what it looks like, with like a flip up screen, but I can't really see what the manufacturer is. And then he's got an Eclipse amplifier right next to it, $300. And his Description is trades. What you got? Question mark. I don't know what that means, man. I don't get it. Here's one. Three pictures. It's a power acoustic. An explode amplifier. So that's Sony. It says 1200 watts. Most likely that's a 2-channel. And it's mounted in a sealed box, upside down. $50, which so far that's not bad. Power acoustic subwoofer. Not sure if amp works. Comes with box. Okay. I guess that's okay. But see, me, being me, I would have took the subwoofer out and took pictures of the back of it. Took a picture of the back of the motor, because usually there's a sticker on there that gives you either the max power or RMS power, which that's what I want to see. Is it dual voice coil? How many ohms is it per coil? You know, these are the things I want to know, you know. I'm pretty sure other people have the gripes too. I mean, you can hit me up in the comments and see if you have the same troubles as I do, or am I just that person that it just annoys me. It just annoys me when I'm actually trying to do something on Facebook Messenger, or God damn it, Marketplace. Why? I keep doing that. Ooh. Here
Over 30.
Oh, we have hit our mark. Oh my God. Okay. I gotta say, one picture. It looks like 8 Boss Audios, and they're 8. Oh yeah, 8. It's one picture, $800. Okay, for 8 speakers. That's it. These speakers are for a person who wants to hear a great quality, but don't have the money to get top. Okay. So the description is 8/2300 Boss 12 inches subwoofers and 4 Evo ESL 4000 watt mono D amp and 1 kicker 125.2 amp for $800, negotiable. All right, let's add this up. 51. All right, these speakers on Amazon go for $59.99. It's $60. So, oh God. So 120. 2, 4. All right, so that's about $500. All right, I'll give them that much. And the Evo 4000 watt monoblock amps, they suck. Oh my God. But you know what? I feel that his price is actually pretty good. If he's got 4 Evos, those things go for about $80-$90 a piece. So there's almost four something. So yeah, $800. But for quality, he said quality. It's not quality. It's throwaway stuff. Anything Boss Audio, in my opinion, is throwaway. And Evo, the SSLs, is actually made by the same company that makes Boss Audio. So the SSL, Boss Audio, Power Acoustic, all made from the same company. They just reskin it with something else. Now they do keep their subwoofers a lot different. They don't try and keep like the Planet Audios. They actually look really cool. I like the Planet Audios, and actually they don't sound that bad. The Planet Audios, Boss Audios, I really haven't really gotten into with Boss Audio. You know what? I may buy one of these series and actually test it in my truck and see what it sounds like. See what it's all about. Maybe I'll run it for a week or two and see if it ends up blowing up like, you know, certain other people's do. Oh God, there was a YouTuber that had a lot. I don't know if it's him, but he had a whole Boss setup and it jammed. But his amplifiers were like, I think they were crescendo, or he had quality amp, but his speakers were like Boss Audio or Planet Audio. All right, man, you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
I think we ran over, right?